Welcome back to another episode of the Knothole Gang from the top of the Mickey and Friends parking structure as we take a look at the construction for Galaxy's Edge, and we'll begin, as always, the backside of Battle Escape. Yawn! It's the same backyard that we see every week, y'all! They're building something in there, so there's that. I'm so excited about some of these, updates, especially when we get new views. But I would love to see something new happen back here. It's been a little bit since we've seen something new from Mickey and Friends. I mean, things are progressing, as we can see. We look at the top of the parking structure. Things are progressing, but there isn't much new to see in terms of, just like really eye-catching, except for that guy right there. When I was driving up to the parking structure, that was the very first thing I saw, and you can see it from everywhere. This is becoming sort of a focal point immediately. Like as soon as it was erected, it's become a focal point. Throughout the different viewpoints that we have from the park. You can see it from just about every angle. The only place I don't remember seeing it was at Chippendale, but that's because you can't even see the spires from Chippendale, let alone anything behind that. So, but yeah, that thing, whatever it is becoming a dominant presence in the eye line for all views, and it's situated right in between the Galaxy's Edge. I mean the Battle Escape building and the Millennium Falcon building. It's right in between them in that open space, in that gap. So I'm curious to see how that fits in. As a matter of fact, I want to take a look at the model and let's see if we can't guess. I mean, it's early yet, but probably that one right there. It's the tallest. And it is situated about correctly, in between the two buildings, right in the middle. If you want to say that that's the left edge of the Millennium Falcon building, facing us, and that's the right edge of Battle Escape, then that does kind of, and it actually is more up against Battle Escape than anything. It's being built attached to Battle Escape, so that makes sense because that wall right there, if I'm not mistaken, that is the edge of Battle Escape. So I'm thinking that's this spire right here. And Millennium Falcon has gone nowhere literally in the last, 6-8 weeks. I keep looking. Stuff is happening around it. And again, it's probably more that we can't see what it is that they're doing as opposed to nothing happening. I mean, it does look like there's maybe a little more texture being applied to some of those things. I mean, those were, mesh not long ago. And then there's that lonely piece of framework there. And then we'll start again from the far left of the parking structure. Not much progress on that Star Wars-y building, being erected there. It's about the same as it has been the last few weeks. And there's that ever-present new structure, which, like I said, we'll be seeing just about everywhere we look now. They've covered some of those areas up with tarps. Don't know why. I mean, probably, again, it's a paint thing. They're probably painting something nearby, and they don't want to get it on the rest of the thing, or rest of the structure back there. Reasonable guess, I suppose. Fun fact, see that building way back there behind that tower that is never going anywhere? I used to work in that building. Just putting that out there. I used to work there. I wonder what the views are of Galaxy's Edge from that building. Here we go. We took a trip to Charizard's treehouse this week, so I thought I'd give you a quick clip of what you can see there. I wonder, are those the same metal frameworks that we're seeing built behind Millennium Falcon? I wonder. But yeah, we took a trip there, so I just grabbed some views in the treehouse, and also we were on the Mark Twain, on the Disneyland Railroad, and caught this little image of the pathway from Critter Country to Star Wars Land. And we'll run it again here in slow motion. There's not going to be much to see here because this is just a transition area. As guests leave Critter Country, they're going to take this path. It's going to turn to the right, and and then Galaxy's Edge will be revealed to you as you round the corner. But there you go. We don't usually get to see that kind of view, but I thought it would be fun to take a look at that. And then we also, you can get, it's the worst view ever. That's the market right there. Oh, did you see that? Let me go back or show you an image. I have no idea what that is or which structure that is, but it's cool looking. It makes me want to think it's the the Mongolian barbecue again. That would be neat, but I don't know what that is on top of it. If it's somebody out there can help me with this, I'm sure. But that's pretty neat. Whatever it is that they're doing there, I would like to know where that is on the model, which structure that is on the model. You can't really see much through that fence. I mean, you could see it better with the naked eye, but you can't see much through the green no-see-em fence. So we'll head over to the Mark Twain on the Rivers of America to see what we can see, and we'll get our usual perspectives. Looks like they're erecting something new there on top of the Battle Escape building. Huh.
Along the banks. It's all so magnificent and so peaceful.
That new peak right there, that spire right there, is coming along quickly. That was just metal framework just a few weeks ago. As usual, we catch one guy working. That's all we ever get on Saturday. It's just that one guy. That's that same peak spire. I gotta retrain myself to start calling those spires. That's that same spire we saw before from a different angle. And I forgot to look out for our new spire that's being built, but we're gonna see it here in just a second as it comes out of view behind that tree. And there it is. Hello. That thing is gonna be everywhere. Oh my gosh, it looks so good. That's a close-up of the Galaxy's Edge spires. That meaty guy right there. There it is. Hello again. And we're getting another view? Oh, what am I looking at here? Trying to see if there's any texture being applied to that rock work there, I think. Okay, so that's the old pyramid structure. I thought that we could be seeing through the trees as we pass through here. It does look like it's more dome-ish now. So it's probably not that same structure we're going to see in a little bit from Chippendale. Hey, what do you know? I'm trying to see. Every time I try to look through those trees, it makes me grateful that we now have that Chippendale view. As hard as it is to get a good quality shot from that angle, I'm grateful that we have it. So here we are at Chippendale's treehouse. There goes the Columbia. Now we're going to stop right here because I've been told that I'm way off. Well, not way off. I was incorrect on my assessment of what that dome, the shiny dome structure is. It's not what I said it was. But it's more likely, if I recall, because now that I'm thinking about it, I don't have him with me to confirm. But it's, you know, my first instinct when I was looking at this, and I'm not kidding, my first instinct when I was trying to figure it out was this building right here, just because of the size and its relationship with some of the other structures. And I'm being told that is in fact a building, and you can tell because of the lip around it. You know, it's got that lip around it, whereas the other one doesn't. The reason why, I mean, you look at it, its relationship to this other thing. If you believe, again, like I said, if Jensen is correct, and that's that one structure that looks like it's literally right next to the shiny dome. It is. I mean, its depth perception really is the problem, but it does seem more reasonable that is the shiny building that's being built. It won't be shiny for long. So there's that. But so there you go. There you have it. That is most likely the shiny structure. You know, while we're here, I want to. That looks kind of new. Let me go back. Let's stop here for a second. I want to go back to last week and look at. And as I thought, they've definitely erected something new there quickly. Look at the progress. You know, that thing that looks like I don't know, like an air filter on an automobile. You know, that wasn't there last week even. I tried to like reach out and stretch as far as I could to see what was going on to the right of, you know, that edge of Toontown, but I just couldn't get any more than that. That's like, I'm now literally at risk of falling down the tree. If I put a little bit more weight over, I could be a dead man. We found a guy working, and that's that thing that we were just looking at right there. That's that new whatever that they're building. You know what? Let's stop. So what is this thing right here? What is the air filter? I don't see. There's that. It's behind. Oh boy. Maybe this guy right here. The one next to the spire there, because it does kind of share a commonality in the way it's being, you know, rounded up, the shape of it. So it could be that guy right there. And I'm going to take, again, one more look here, one more try. What I did was I changed the way I was holding the camera, and I zoomed in a little bit closer to see if I could see any more detail. But it's just, that's it right there. That's my limit. And I'm a tall dude, so. Hold on a second. I wanted to show, just for reference, you know, where we are. That's the treehouse right there. And if we pan to the left, that's our view from Donald Duck's boat. So we can't see any of that from the treehouse. Amazing, because it's right there. It's right there. It was frustrating me to no end that we were that close to the Millennium Falcon spires, but can't see them because of that lip of the perimeter right there you know, in front of Chippendale's treehouse. It's just so close. It's right over that edge. That area, you know, when we're at Chippendale, that you can see the green border. It's just like right behind that. And there's nothing to see here, really, by the way. So that's why I'm talking over it. And we'll end with another look at our new. I'm infatuated with that new metal framework. We'll end with that and the lovely shot of the Disneyland Railroad, which is lovely. I mean, look at that view, you guys. How can I don't know how many weeks we've been doing this Mark Twain trip. It's been a while. I would say what, 30, 40 weeks maybe. I never get tired of this. Never get tired of this. All right, thanks for watching Fresh Baked. We'll see you next week. Hopefully with more updates that are amazing and spectacular. Fresh Baked and stuff, you guys. We've got lots more videos for you to see, so grab a churro and check out some of our other videos and have your mind blown by how much fun we're having. We truly are the best of Disney Bake Fresh Daily. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. We'll see you next time. Fresh Baked!